Hey Aries people, my name is Cherrelle and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to do a reading. And this reading is just going to be about ways to attract more love into your life. I feel like that's definitely needed right now with everything that's going on. There's a lot of negativity, there's a lot of destruction, a lot of like painful energy that people are going through right now, everybody. So, you know, I just feel like sometimes people forget to focus on love, and not just in a romantic way, but just like love for your neighbors, love for, you know, other people that are suffering, love for people that are different than you, you know. Some people just don't understand how to love. So this reading is supposed to give people clarity on different ways they can bring love into their lives, okay? So hopefully I can give you some type of message, okay? Before I do start though, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I'm a smaller tarot channel, and I'm just noticing that I'm getting a lot more people that are subscribing and watching my videos, so I do appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. All right, so this is for Aries people. Specifically for you, what you can do to attract more love around you, how you can just, you know, have a more loving energy in your space. All right. And I want to say one more thing too. These readings I do are general. So if you're hearing something and you're just not feeling the message, then feel free to watch another video of mine that might resonate to you, or another reader here on YouTube, because there's a lot of them. So you're hearing something and it's just not fitting for you, just let it go, okay? Don't hold on to it. Okay. Spirit angels and ancestors, thank you for being with me in this reading. Thank you for walking with me. Excuse me. Thank you for your clarity and your guidance. Allow me to give a clear and accurate message to the Aries people that need it. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody is feeling good, being safe, taking care of yourself, okay? When you love yourself, you love others. Okay. Now this deck I'm using, it's an oracle deck. It's the Whispers of Love. And I don't use this deck that much, but the messages are really good. So, and this deck is specifically, I was reading on it. Oh, it says oracle cards for attracting more love into your life. Okay. And the messages in here are very, like very helpful, very inspiring, very, like to the point. Okay. So let's see. How should I do it? Alright, I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm just going to let them kind of flip out and see what you get, okay, Aries? Alright, Spirit. What does the Aries need to see? Ooh, that's a little bit too much for me right now. We're not going to take all those. A lot. Okay, Spirit. What does the Aries need to see on attracting more love into their life? Okay. So you got two cards, all right? Number 19, express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. And that's what this card looks like. Yeah, so you know, you can tell somebody all day, I love you, I care about you, but showing somebody, doing something for them can really let that person know that you care about them, that you're thinking about them. And it doesn't always have to be like going out and picking out somebody a physical gift. You know, you can do small things for people, like, you know, if you're living with someone, your partner or whoever it is, like, it doesn't have to be a relationship like that, but you know, you can take out the trash, you can clean up without being asked, you know, just little small things that show people that you appreciate them in your life. That really does go a long way. And then you have the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Okay, and this is number 7. Yeah, and this is a really beautiful card if you really look at it. I'm just going to show it to you, so you can just take in the artwork. You see any messages here, go ahead and take those. But the first thing I'm noticing is the world right in the center of, it looks like a tree. You know, and with everything that's going on right now, our world is in need of love right now. And this card is saying the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. And you know, every time I turn on Facebook or Instagram and I go through my feed, it's just like it's hate back to back, and that can distract you from really feeling love in your life. You know, just taking in so much pain every single day. Like, of course, it's only natural that your mind drifts further and further away from what's real, which is love. You know, you can start to feel alone. You can start to feel trapped. And it gets hard for you to really see that, you know, you're not alone, you're not trapped. And sometimes I hate to say like everything is happening for a reason, because I kind of feel like at times that can be almost like a cop-out for you not knowing what to really say, or for you not to really know how to explain or understand what's happening. But I do feel like there's a reason why everything is happening right now the way it's happening. You know, I don't fully understand it. I'm not even gonna pretend like I do. But basically what I'm getting from this card is that even though there's a lot of destruction going on in the world, God hasn't left us. God hasn't abandoned us. God hasn't turned his back on the world, even though living here, it kind of seems like it, but that's not real. It's like a disguise. Yeah. This card is number 7. So if you're into numerology, maybe you want to look up number 7. And then the other card is number 19. 9 plus 1 is 10. I know 10 is completion. I do feel like the energy is going to shift, you know. Things are going to change. It won't be like this forever. You know, we're only halfway through the year and it already feels like it's the end of the world. But I do feel like things are happening the way they're happening so that the world can kind of shift its focus back to love, so that things can start balancing out, you know, with all this protesting and all this destruction and all this death that's surrounding us. These are the things that are, I don't want to say that they're needed, but in a sense, yeah, I feel like these changes that are happening right now, they're supposed to be happening so we can get back to really understanding like love. Like, it's crazy when you really think about what the beef is in the world. In the US, we'll go ahead and say like the whole beef, arguing, the disagreement, the race thing. I could never understand someone not liking someone just because of the way they look. You know, like, to me, I don't know, it really is mind-blowing. We're having riots. People are being killed because of the way they look. You know, not because of anything else, but literally because you're a black person or you're a person of color, and I don't like that, so I don't want that here. I don't know, it's just, when you think about it, it's ridiculous. It really is. And I feel like we've drifted so far away from, like, what spirit really wants us to do while we're here on earth. We're not supposed to be hating each other. We're not supposed to be killing each other. We're not supposed to be doing any of those, like, extremely low vibrational things. We're supposed to be doing the opposite, uplifting each other, taking care of each other, you know, protecting each other. That's what we're supposed to be doing, growing with each other, you know, not separating each other, not, I don't know. But let's go back into this. I'm going to get some cards from the tarot deck and see what else the spirit want me to know for the Aries people out here. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Spirit, what else do you want us to know? Spirit, what else do you want us to know about shift your focus back to love? Yeah, what I heard in my head is unity, you know, coming together. And even if you look at this card again, like, there's a lot of unity. There's a rainbow in the background. Like, there's doves, peace. There's children. There's, like, I think there's old people in the back. It's just everybody coming together and really focusing on, like, making the world a better place. I just noticed in the card, like, you can see the galaxy, you can see satellites, you can see, I guess that's a spaceship, but you can see the galaxy in the corner of this card as well. The world, and I feel like everyone is really watching the world right now. When I say everyone, I mean, like, the galaxy, everybody in every other planet. I do feel like there's life beyond us. But I just feel like everybody's watching and trying to see, can we get it together? Like, can we go back to how things were first intended to be, you know, peaceful, loving. And I think a lot of you Aries out here might be feeling the same way, like, might be just really clear about wanting that unity. The Lovers is here. 5 of Pentacles. Some of you are just another thing I just seen is some of you are going to be reunited, or not reunited, I don't know, united with people that are like you, or a person that is like you. And you'll know that this person is like you because you'll get that confirmation from spirit or something like that. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify, what is this? You know, I just feel like a lot of people have been feeling alone. Yeah, definitely lost, unwanted, feeling like there's no love. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. And those of you that have been feeling alone and feeling like you're lost or unloved. I feel like you are shifting your focus, and you're like getting guidance from the spirit or from your ancestors or your angels, the angels, to kind of like reclaim your power. What else, Spirit? What is this Ace of Swords here for? Some of you have been working on something, and I just get the energy that it's like you know that you want, you know that your focus should be back on love. You know you want unity like in your life and for the world. And you're working on achieving that, but sometimes it gets confusing. Sometimes it feels like you just feel lost. Like, what am I doing wrong? Why? It's like you're not like you're putting in some type of work, and it's taking forever for the outcome to, like, it almost, I get the energy of like it's all for nothing, you know. Some of you are in that like pessimistic type of energy. Like, I don't feel like there's ever going to be a change. I don't see that it's happening. I don't feel love around me. When I wake up, all I see is like the stuff I see on my timeline, which is very like, it's overwhelming. And I just want to say to anybody who might be feeling like that or overwhelmed, to take a break. You know, literally don't go on social media, because it's hard for you, especially if you're like a light worker or you're an empath. It gets really hard for you to navigate through your day, or it just makes things that much more harder when you're taking in a lot of negativity every day, all day. Like, it makes it hard to continue to work and focus on what you need to get done. Some of you are going to be like connecting or reuniting with someone who is like a soulmate, or someone who's on your spiritual journey. And with everything that's going on in the world, you can get distracted from your path, which is like confusion. Like, this is like not knowing what route to go. So if you take your time, take a break, rest when you know you need to rest, you're going to be able to focus on what's real, which is love. Focusing on that positive energy, that loving energy. I really do feel like this is like light workers I'm talking to. And I can relate to this. I definitely can, because like taking in so much negativity every day, like it's overwhelming. It'll make it hard for you to really work, and it'll just almost feel like you want to give up, or you don't know if what you're doing is going to make a difference or something like that. But I feel like it's just, you know, you got to limit your time on social media. Okay, focus on what you know God has sent you here to do. Don't lose sight of that. Okay, put all your energy towards love. Make sure that your actions are loving. You know, your actions are there to help people and not hurt people in any way. You know. I'm sorry if this reading is a little bit like, I don't know, all over the place or unorganized. I kind of feel like this is just not explained as well as I usually do, but it's been a rough week, month, year. Like, it's been rough, and it's just one of those moments. So, but we're gonna get through it. Definitely feel like that. I just want to see what else I can get from express love through gifts. So Spirit, what else can I get with this express love through gifts? But I hope that you're getting some type of message from this reading. I hope so. Okay. This is a lot of cards. A whole lot. I didn't expect to take all of these, but we're here. So you're working on something. Yeah, this is just saying the same thing. Okay, let's just see. What is the gift? What kind of gift, Spirit? Oh, your gifts. Okay, yeah. I just heard that. But, okay. So some of you Aries people are gifted, you know, spiritually gifted. Like I was saying, like, I feel like I'm speaking to light workers or people that are empaths. And if you're not an empath or you're not really sure what that is, I would really take the time to, or I would advise you to really take the time to look into that, so you can really understand that. But basically, being an empath is just someone who takes on other people's emotions very easily. And maybe you never knew that. I didn't know that about myself until I really started getting into my spiritual journey, that I am an empath. So I can pick up on energy, you know, and if it's really like sad or depressing energy, I can pick up on it, and it'll, you know, just, it doesn't feel good. So if you're in that energy, or if you're like starting to understand that you're an empath, try to focus on ways to rest and ways to protect your energy, okay? But basically, I'm seeing that you are a light worker. You have special gifts. And you're working on developing them. And I feel like, you know, this is something new, especially with this Page of Cups here. This is a new gift, or this is something new that you've and I just seen 2222 on my clock. But this new gift, I kind of feel like, you know, that you're on a specific path that's aligned to your spiritual journey. You're on the right path. But at times, like especially with everything that's going on right now, you can start to feel imbalanced. You can start to feel like yourself dipping back into that negative way of thinking with this Devil card here. Two of Pentacles is like imbalance. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you are by yourself right now, single, but just, you know, still taking care of yourself. But at times, like, you have those moments where there's an imbalance in your emotions. So work on finding out what helps you stay balanced. I know meditation is good. I know, so my camera just rudely shut me off, but I was just gonna say, just leave me some comments, because I like to talk to you guys, and I just want to see you know, how this reading resonated with you, if it did. Okay, so I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.